Hey y'all, Joe here, Southern Coastal Cooking. Tonight we're gonna make some wonderful burgers, wine burgers. We used to have a little restaurant around the corner. I actually worked there as a teenager. They served these great burgers. I mean, they were made with a Cabernet, where reduction was actually in the meat and kind of on sauce on the burger. They were fabulous. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how that's done here tonight. Really, really good. This isn't their recipe. This is a recipe I found throughout searching the net and everything else, and this is just fabulous. And then I put my own twist on it too. So let me show you what we got here. I've got two cups of Cabernet. Just use whatever kind of wine that you really like. As far as red wine, I'd suggest a Cabernet. All right, and then 2 cups of Cabernet. I've got a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. Put that in there. I'm also going to add a couple tablespoons of a balsamic vinegar. Okay, I think that this gives it a nice little kick here. So, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar right there. Now I've got 4 tablespoons of brown sugar here. Now actually, what I use 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I actually use 2 tablespoons of my pork rub. The pork rub I make is a lot of brown sugar, but it also has some other spices in it, a little paprika. It's got some garlic powder, stuff like that. I really didn't have that much brown sugar, so I substituted in 2 tablespoons of my sweet pork rub, but you could just use 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, work just fine. All right, so we're gonna put that in there. I'm gonna mix all this up. Give this a really good stir. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put this on the stove and we'll reduce this for about 25 minutes. We're going to let it cool, and we're going to use this in our recipe. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. All right, so I've got a saucer pan here over the stove on high heat. So I'm just going to mix this again, just a little bit extra. Go ahead and pour this in there. And we're going to bring this to a boil, almost a boil. We're going to stir it. And once it gets to a boil, turn the heat down a little bit, let it simmer, stir it. We're going to do that for about 25 minutes worth of reducing here, y'all. All right, y'all, so it's come to a boil here. I want y'all to see. This looks wonderful. I mean, the smell here is fantastic as well. So what we're going to do is kind of stir it here. I'm going to turn my heat down to medium. I'm going to turn my timer here on the microwave to 30 minutes. And we're going to let this simmer, stir, about medium heat for 30 minutes to reduce this down. It smells absolutely wonderful, y'all. Tell you what, for this, it'd be good to use my little roast stirrer here, man. I love this little stir thing. Look in the description box. I'll put a link to where you can get one of these. Man, these are great. Awesome. Alright, y'all, so we've been reducing here for about 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off and give this a good stir in here. Good. Oh yeah. Let all that steam out because we're going to let it cool now. Just stir about like that. Put my roast stirrer back in there. And I'm going to time this for about 10 minutes with no heat and just let it cool. Alright, y'all. Then we got that sauce cooling down. I've got some nice ground Angus here, sirloin 90-10, so it's real nice and lean. We're gonna put this in a bowl. We'll mix it in. It's about 2.35 pounds here. So I'm gonna get some cracked black pepper, a little bit. We'll put on this beef here. I think that'd be good. With that there. Then I'm gonna take about a 1/2 cup of that reduction we got over there that's cooled down some now. I'm gonna pour it over this beef and kind of mix it in, y'all. Right, so I got a 1/2 cup of this mixture here. We'll pour that over the ground beef here and the ground sirloin, and we'll actually mix this all in here real good. All right, now what we're going to do here, I got this little mat out here. We're going to make some patties with this wine infused beef here. So I'm going to separate this out. See how many patties we can make with it. Make some patties. It's going to be real good. We got about 4 nice big patties made. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the refrigerator, let them rest for a little bit while we get everything ready. Now I'm going to reduce the remaining sauce here for about 10 more minutes because we're actually going to use that for a sauce on the burger. I want it to be reduced a little bit more though for that. For those burgers, we're gonna make some wine candy bacon. I got about a tablespoon of that sauce, the reduction over here. And we'll add a couple tablespoons of my pork rub to it. Got the reduction right here, and I'm gonna add maybe 3 tablespoons of pork rub, which it says mostly brown sugar, to this. And what that's gonna do is gonna make a thick, syrupy stuff that we can spread on the bacon. Be real good. Let me get something to stir this up just a little bit better. Alright, so let's just stir this in. You can add a little more liquid if you need to, a little Worcestershire or something would be good. Basically, we're just making a paste that we're going to rub onto the bacon. So I'm going to put this in the oven about 400 degrees and let this bacon cook. What I got is my Dutch oven over here with just a tiny bit of oil in the bottom. And I'm going to saute some onions. These will be real good on these burgers. So saute down some onions here, brown them down. Alright y'all, so the bacon's ready now. Let's just let it kind of sit here. I'm going to blot it off. And we'll use that later. It's really good. The onions are almost ready. I've just lit the grill. The onion is just cooking away here. Now let's go out and see what's going on at the grill. We're going to cook them tonight on the Napoleon Prestige 500 here. And what I've done, I've turned the grill on over here, this far left-hand burner, indirect, and I put a smoking wedgie over there. See, it's burning just like that? And that's what we use to get a little bit of smoke. So I'm going to try to cook these burgers indirect. So now that the smoking wedgie is lit, I'm going to turn this other burner on here. You see there? And turn that down. But there, I'm going to turn this one down low. Leave both these burgers on about medium or so. Turn that one up just a little bit. And we'll indirect cook these burgers over here first. Let me get a kiss of smoke. Burgers out here now. Open up the Napoleon here. Remember, smoking wedgie over here. I've got a cherry maple blend lumberjack pellet over there. I think it's a cherry maple oak blend actually. So let's go ahead and put our burgers on other side over here. That way they'll just get some indirect and they'll get a little bit of smoke too. Real good for them. Go ahead and set them over here. Whoa, man, that smoke is coming up. Something else. Alrighty, so we'll set these bad boys back like that. Close this up. Let them get a little smoke in that indirect heat for a little bit. Let's check the burgers here. Oh yeah, okay, doing good. Everything gets nice indirect heat. I'm gonna go ahead and blow out that smoker over there. Thought I was going to blow it out, but apparently not. Turn the burner off. No, I don't blow out. Well, just let it kind of burn out itself. Alright, since that thing's not going to go out, I'm going to go ahead and crank up this right hand side over here. Just put them on low. Get these burgers just cooking some. All the way down here to low. And that way, go ahead and cook them on this first side here, and then we can flip them over here in about 5 or 10 minutes or so. I'm going to give these burgers a flip. My pellet's falling down over there. That's good. Let's flip these burgers. There we go. And we'll let them go for a few more minutes. They're probably not quite ready to flip. I flipped that one, but we'll let the other ones go a few more minutes. Alright, this burger's nearing the point of getting done. I'm going to flip them one more time. And I'll start putting some of the toppings on there. In fact, I'm going to leave this side down, actually. I think it can cook a little bit more. What we're going to do is roll some of the toppings. I've got some of this bacon. Remember that candied bacon? Put some of that on top of them, just like that. And the bacon's cooled off, obviously. So we'll put it on top and let it kind of heat back up as it's on top of the burger. Oh yeah. Look at that. Man, that looks good. One more piece here. Just enough bacon for those 4 burgers there. Let that heat for a minute. Then we'll come with some cheese. Actually, before the cheese, y'all, remember these onions I made? These caramelized onions? I think these will be real good. Set these on top of there. Go ahead and let them start kind of cooking. And just heat that up. Try not to make a huge mess. Obviously, that's what I'm doing here. So, put some onions on here. On top of bacon. If I can, like I said, without dropping most of it down there between the grill grates. Some over here. That's Napoleon, man. They're really cooking these well. You can smell those onions down there cooking. Get this junk off there. Gosh dang. Oh well, whatever. Leave that there. Onions cooking. I'm going to turn this burner on back here. Watch this. There we go. Now I'll really melt the cheese and everything. And like I said, we're going to go with some, we got some smoked Gouda here. A little bit of that on each burger. I've got some blue cheese, crumbled blue cheese. I like a cheese like this with a little bit of bite to it. This will be very good for these burgers. Give them that pop that you need when that sweet wine sauce gets on there. Oh yeah. You know, I'm moving back there by that burner. I mean, look, that thing does a great job of just melting cheese, searing the top. It's just that broiler basically right there. So, okay, they're pretty much done here. The cheese all melted and everything. I may turn them just for a second. I see them bubbling there toward the back. I may just kind of rotate them. Somewhat. And let them get the good toasty on all sides. But yeah, man, that's good. We'll go ahead and take them off, y'all. Are they done to me? Oh yeah, in fact, let me turn the burner off. You can scorch my knuckles here. Oh yeah, get them off. Whoa, no. I'm off here and put them on the plate. Let that settle down for a minute before I move him again. All right, y'all, we're gonna give it a try. I got a little hot bun here. Let's go ahead and get the bun down there. Oh yeah, yeah, like that. Look, this is that sauce reduced. I put about 2 tablespoons of butter in it. Cool it down. Put a little bit of wine sauce on there. Oh yeah, and for a good wine burger. A little mayo on the cap. Put that in there. That's what I'm talking about. This question is, how does it taste? Let's give it a try. Perfect bursting flavor. That cheese and that wine sauce. It's all through there. It's sweet. A little bit of the fruitiness from the wine. Smoky bacon. Everything's great, y'all. You're going to try this, y'all. Please like my videos, sub my channel. Also, if you're into it, blazing guns and stuff, check out my other channel, Magnolia Blade and Gun. Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all. Have a good one.